Should we move to a cheaper house to save money? I've been considering this question for months, as I really want to find a way to reduce our monthly expenses so that we can live off one income while I stay home with my kids. I'll be honest, I was pretty shocked by the answer. Here's an example scenario that's pretty close to our real figures. Let's say that your house is worth $400,000 and you have £100,000 of equity, so a debt of $300,000 on your mortgage. At 4% interest rate on a 5-year fixed deal with Nationwide, that would cost you around $1,450 a month in repayments. That's for a 30-year term on the mortgage. Let's say you're looking to downsize to a cheaper house that costs $300,000, so now you're looking to get a £200,000 mortgage. On the same interest rate and term, that will cost you around £950 a month. So per month, you're saving around £500 on your mortgage payments, which sounds great until you consider some of the other factors at play. Moving costs quite a lot of money, so stamp duty on the £300,000 house will be £5,000, and then additionally there's a lot of other moving costs such as surveys, solicitors for the sale and purchase, and estate agent fees. All of these things really do add up. Estate agents normally charge between 1% and 2% of the sale price of the property, so for 1% that would be £4,000. If you allow £3,000 for solicitors and legal fees, removals, you could allow another £1,000, and surveys could be in a range, but let's say £1,000. That brings the total moving cost to be around £14,000, including stamp duty. Being realistic, in our area at least, to get a family home for £300,000, you would have to move further from the city centre. We currently have one car because we are walkable to the city centre and the train station, but in a location further from the centre, we would have to buy an additional car. If we bought a second-hand car, we'd probably need to spend at least £10,000 to get something that would be safe and reliable for our family. So adding that to the total cost of moving, it will cost us around £24,000 to move to the cheaper house. Hang on, so how is this saving me money? Well, the mortgage on the cheaper house is saving us £500 a month. So after 48 months, or 4 years, of living in the new £300,000 home, I will start to actually save money from the house move. Basically, this example shows that if you can downsize to a less expensive home that still works for your lifestyle long term, and is somewhere you could actually happily live for a long period of time, then making that move is going to save you money in the long term. But in the short term, the house move is actually going to cost a lot of money. So it's not really a good solution for reducing our costs in the next couple of years. If interest rates were constant in the example that I just went through, then after 10 years of living in the £300,000 house, you would have saved close to £36,000 on mortgage payments. Whilst this is a good amount of money to save, it's easy to see how moving to a house that wasn't right for you, that saved you money in the short term, would actually end up being a really expensive option, as having to do another move would wipe out basically all of the savings that you made from the initial move. This has made me decide that we do not want to move house to save money because it's actually not going to be good for us in the long run.